Intermittent fasting is everywhere right now. You can't scroll through social media without seeing someone talking about it. Some people swear it burns fast, boosts energy, improves focus, and even makes you live longer. Others say it's just another fitness trend that doesn't actually work, just hype and marketing. So what's the truth? Does intermittent fasting actually work, or is it all bullshit? Today, I'm going to break down exactly what intermittent fasting does to your body, the real science behind it, not the hype, and how you can use it to improve your energy, health, and longevity without going extreme or starving yourself. And make sure you stick around until the end, because I'm going to reveal the most common fasting mistake that destroys your results before you even get started. I see guys making this mistake all the time. I'm Thomas Hale, and if you want more science-based hacks for energy, health, and performance for men under 25, hit that subscribe button right now. I post new videos every single week breaking down what actually works. Let's dive in. Alright. First things first, let's make this simple, because there's a lot of confusion out there about what intermittent fasting actually is. Intermittent fasting is just an eating schedule. That's it. It's not a diet. It's not about what you eat. It's about when you eat. You're not restricting calories necessarily. You're not cutting out entire food group. You're simply condensing your eating into a specific window of time and giving your body a break from constant digestion. Now, the most popular version you've probably heard about is called 16-8. That means you fast for 16 hours and then you eat during an 8-hour window. For example, you finish dinner at 8 p.m., then you don't eat again until noon the next day. That's 16 hours of fasting. Then from noon to 8 p.m., that's your eating window. Simple. But here's what most people don't realize. You don't need to start with 16 hours. That can feel extreme if you never fasted before. Even a 12 or 14 hour fast, which is super manageable, already has significant benefits. Finishing dinner at 8 p.m. and having breakfast at 8 or 10 a.m., that's 12 or 14 hours. You're sleeping for most of it anyway. So don't think you need to go hardcore from day one. Start small, see how you feel, and adjust from there. Now, the real question is, what actually happens in your body when you fast? What's going on biologically that makes this so powerful? Let's break down the science. Let's talk about what's actually happening inside your body during a fast. This is where it gets interesting. 1. Insulin sensitivity and fat burning. When you eat, especially carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises. Your pancreas releases insulin to shuttle that sugar into your cells for energy. But here's the problem. When insulin is elevated, your body is in storage mode. It's storing energy as fat. You literally cannot burn fat when insulin is high. When you fast, insulin levels drop significantly. And when insulin is low, your body switches from sugar burning mode to fat burning mode. This is called metabolic switching. Your body starts tapping into stored fat for energy instead of constantly relying on the food you're eating. That means more stable energy through the day and less belly fat over time. This is also why you don't get those massive energy crashes. Your blood sugar isn't spiking and crashing every few hours. It's stable. Here's where it gets really powerful. When you fast for extended periods, usually 12 to 16 hours or more, your body activates a process called autophagy. Think of autophagy as your body cellular recycling program. Auto means self, phagy means eating. Your body is literally eating itself, but in a good way. It breaks down all damaged cells, proteins, and cellular debris that have been accumulating. It's like your body finally has time to clean house and take out the trash. This process is linked to longevity, reduced inflammation, and protection against disease, like cancer and Alzheimer. It only happens when you give your digestive system a break. When you're constantly eating, your body is too busy digesting to focus on repair and cleanup. Fasting gives it that opportunity. Fasting has a powerful effect on your hormones, especially for men. Testosterone studies show that short-term fasting can increase testosterone levels. Why? Because insulin resistance suppresses testosterone, and fasting improves insulin sensitivity. Human growth hormone can increase by up 500% during a fast. Growth hormone is crucial for fat loss, muscle maintenance, recovery, and anti-aging. So you're getting a natural hormonal boost just by not eating to 14 to 16 hours. 4. Brain health and mental clarity. Fasting increases something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of it as fertilizer for your brain. BDNF helps your brain create new neural connections, improve memories, enhance learning, and protects against cognitive decline. This is why so many people report feeling more focused, sharper, and mentally clear when they fast. Your brain isn't bogged down by digestion and it's gaining a boost from increased BDNF. Plus, when your body switches to burning fat for fuel, it produces ketones. Ketones are an incredibly efficient fuel source for your brain. They provide steady, clean energy without the crashes. So, to summarize, fasting improves insulin sensitivity, activates cellular cleanup, optimizes your hormones, and enhances brain function. That's powerful stuff. So that's the science, but let's talk about what you'll actually feel when you start fasting. Because science is cool, but what matters is how it affects your daily life. 1. More stable energy. No more 3 p.m. crash. When you're eating every few hours, especially carbs and sugar, your blood sugar is constantly spiking and crashing. That's why you feel great right after a meal, then crash hard a few hours later. With fasting, your blood sugar stabilizes, you're running on fat for fuel, which provides steady, sustained energy. No more roller coaster, no more desperately needing coffee at 3 p.m. just to function. 2. Easier fat loss without counting calories. Here's the beauty of fasting. You're not only eating fewer meals, which usually means fewer calories, but you're not obsessively counting or restricting. Plus, with lower insulin levels, your body is actually able to access stored fat for energy. Fat loss becomes easier and more sustainable. I'm not saying you can eat whatever you want during your eating window. Quality still matters, but you don't need to weight your food or track every calorie. 3. Sharper focus and less brain fog. This was the first thing I noticed personally. Within the first week of fasting, my mental clarity improved dramatically. Instead of feeling sluggish and foggy in the morning, I felt sharp, focused, and ready to work. My brain wasn't using energy to digest breakfast, it was all available for thinking and creating. 4. Better digestion and reduced bloating. When you're constantly eating, your digestive system is constantly working. It never gets a break. Fasting gives you good time to rest and repair. A lot of guys notice less bloating, better digestion, and more regular bowel movement when they start fasting. 5. Long-term health benefits. Over time, fasting has been linked to reduce inflammation, improve heart health, better cholesterol markers, reduce risk of type 2 diabetes, increase longevity. These aren't immediate benefits you'll feel tomorrow, but they compound over months and years. Let me share my own experience. I started with a simple 12-hour fast, nothing extreme. I'd finish dinner around 8 p.m, then I wouldn't eat again until 8 a.m. the next morning. I noticed I wasn't starving at 8 a.m. like I used to be. My energy was smoother through the day. No massive crashes, I felt lighter, less bloated, and mentally sharper. I didn't change what I was eating at first, just when I was eating. And I felt noticeably better. No crazy diets, no meal prep insanity, just a few eating rhythms that work with my body instead of against it. Quick pause before continuing the video. If you like the video and you are new here, please subscribe. It really means a lot and helps the channel. Also, if you're finding this helpful, please hit the like button. And finally, if you think something could be better or if you want me to make a video on a specific subject, tell me in the comments. All of this really helps more guys over 25 discover these hacks on the channel. And I'll post new videos every week on biohacking, energy, and longevity, so no one will miss out. Thank you so much. Alright, so you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds good. How do I actually do this? Let me give you a simple, step-by-step approach that actually works without making your life miserable. Step 1. Start simple, 12 hours. Don't jump straight into 16 hours. If you never fasted before, start with 12 hours. Finish dinner at 8 p.m. Don't eat again until 8 a.m. That's it. You're sleeping for most of it anyway. Do this for a week and see how you feel. Step 2. Gradually extend to 14, 16 hours. Once 12 hours feels easy, push it to 14 hours. Finish dinner at 8 p.m. Have breakfast at 10 a.m. Then, if it feels good, extend to 16 hours. That will be hitting from noon to 8 p.m. But listen to your body. If 14 hours feel great, stay here. You don't need to go to 16 hours just because some guru on the internet told you to. Step 3. During your fasting window, you can have water, drink plenty of it, black coffee, no sugar, no cream, green tea or herbal tea, unsweetened, sparkling water. That's it. Anything with calories, break the fast and stop the benefits. Step 4. How to break your fast. This is crucial. Don't break your fast with junk food or massive carb bomb. Start with protein and healthy fats, eggs and avocado, Greek yogurt with nuts, salmons and vegetables, a protein smoothie with healthy fats. This keeps your blood sugar stable and prevents the insulin spike that will undo a lot of the fasting benefits. Let me tell you the mistake I see guys making all the time. Mistake 1. Drinking healthy drinks during the fast. Bulletproof coffee with butter and MCT oil. Break the fast. Green juice. Break the fast. Protein shake. Break the fast. If it has calories, it breaks the fast. Period. Stick to water, black coffee and plain tea. Mistake number 2. Binging junk food when the eating window opens. Fasting is not a free pass to eat garbage. If you fast for 16 hours, then eat pizza, donuts and ice cream during your eating window, you're not getting the benefits. You still need to eat quality food, protein, healthy fats, vegetables, whole foods. Mistake number 3. Thinking fasting fixes everything. Fasting is a tool, not a magic pill. It won't fix a terrible diet, chronic sleep deprivation or high stress. Get the fundamentals right first: sleep, stress management, nutrition quality. Then add fasting as an optimization tool. Mistake number 4. Going too hard to fast. Don't go from eating every 2 hours to fasting for 20 hours. That's a recipe for failure, misery and giving up. Start small, build slowly, make it sustainable. Now, I need to be clear about this. Intermittent fasting isn't for everyone, and there are certain situations where you need to be careful or avoid it entirely. 1. If you're very lean or underweight. If you're already at a very low body fat percentage or struggling to maintain weight, fasting might not be the best tool for you. You need calories to maintain muscle mass and energy. 2. Women's hormones respond differently to fasting than men's. Women are more sensitive to calorie restriction and fasting, and it can be negatively affect their menstrual cycles, thyroid function, and overall hormonal balance. If you're a woman watching this, I recommend shorter fast, 12 to 14 hours max, and not doing it every single day. Listen to your body and adjust accordingly. 3. If you have medical conditions. If you have diabetes, blood sugar issue, an history of eating disorders, or any other medical condition, talk to a doctor before you start fasting. Seriously. Fasting affects your blood sugar, insulin, and metabolism. If you're on medications or have health issues, you need professional guidance. 4. If you're under chronic stress, fasting is a mild stressor on the body. If you're already under massive stress, terrible sleep, high work stress, overtraining, adding fasting might be too much. Get your stress under control first, then experiment with fasting. The key here is use your brain, listen to your body. Fasting should make you feel better, not worse. If it's making you irritable, exhausted, or miserable, adjust or stop. So let's answer the question from the beginning. Does intermittent fasting really work? Yes, if you do it right, it's not magic, it's not miracle cure, but it's one of the simplest, most effective tools you can use to improve your energy, lose fat, optimize your hormones, and maybe even live longer. The science is solid, the benefits are real, and you don't need to make it complicated. Start with 12 to 14 hours, see how you feel, adjust from there, break your fast with quality food, stay consistent, that's it. Now, I want to know, have you ever tried intermittent fasting? What was your experience? Did it work for you or did you struggle with it? Drop your experience in the comments below. I love to hear your story and I read every single comment. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It tells YouTube this content is valuable and helps push it to more guys who need to see it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every single week on energy optimization, biohacking, health and longevity, specifically for men under 25. Check the description below. I've linked my full guide to intermittent fasting, plus the supplements I personally recommend to support energy and recovery while fasting. Everything I use myself is linked down here. Thanks for watching. I'm Thomas Hale, and I'll see you in the next one.